Hey, what's up guys? My name is Brandon Delgado. I'm with 3D Elite Fitness, and I'm going to be doing an instructional video on conventional deadlift. First I'll perform the movement. I'll go over different cues, how to perform it, and we'll start from there. Remember, this is a conventional deadlift, not a sumo pull, not a straight leg, conventional. Okay, so setting up for a deadlift, I like to, of course, want to be, even with the bar. What I like to do is cut my feet in half. So I come into the bar, probably be about 3 to 4 inches away from the bar. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grip right outside of shoulder width. And also, there's different hand placements you could do. You could do double over. You could go double under. What I like to do is go staggered over and under. But I put my dominant hand over the bar, grip it pronated. I put my weaker arm supinated under the bar. So, and what this does is it allows you to pull more weight, pretty much. It's a stronger grip. So starting out, it doesn't really matter what you do. We're working at lightweight here, and especially if you're a beginner, do what feels comfortable. So like I said, I'm gonna go over and under. So split my feet in half, grip the bar right side shoulder width. Now from here, most important part, well, the most important part of the lift is the first rep, getting off the floor. Why is this the most important part? Because this is where most people, their core becomes loose and they wind up getting injured, simply because when they come up, they tend to snap at the bar, and that makes their hips shoot up. We want to try and avoid that. What we want to do, I'm going to get in position again. What I'm going to do is keep my head neutral. I'm going to drive my hips slightly down, lock them in place, and pull straight up. And right from the top here, actually from mid position. So okay, we pull up, right when we get to the knee, what we want to do is lock it out. So we want to drive our hips in and bring our shoulders back, just like this. Down, up, drive the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades back, down nice and slow. We're coming down. What we want to make sure we do is, first of all, control the weight. We want to make sure we have control of the weight at all times, not the weight controlling us, because it'll snap us up. Pretty much, want to come down nice and slow. Keep that back in a neutral position. We don't want any arcing of the back. We want to keep it straight. Even a slight bend of the lower back is fine. So in the top position, we want to come down, neutral spine, bend at the knee, come down, keep that chest up, hit the floor, and come back up. Remember to exhale at the top. Remember, each lift, the hardest part of the motion is when you want to exhale. And that's going to allow you to contract your core more and get more power out of the lift. So again, I'm going to show you from this side angle. One more. Just like that. I'm going to change this song because it sucks. Yeah. Okay, yes, so I'm going to try and give you guys a better angle. Actually, a frontward angle. Bear with me for a second. Okay, that's cool. We're at my home gym, by the way, in case it looked weird. Okay, so also another big thing, I think I mentioned, freaking light. I think I mentioned this before. We want to really keep our core tight. The main thing about this lift is keeping our back neutral, our core tight. What that is going to do is prevent back injury. We don't want to slip a disc, wind up getting herniated disc. That's a bunch of crap we don't want to deal with. So start out lighter weight, you know, a lot of repetitions. You want to get those motor patterns firing. You're not used to the movement if you're just starting, obviously. So you want to just really get that motion down. I'm going to show you from the front view here. Down. Remember to split the feet in half. Come down, little outside of shoulder width. Dominant hand over, recessive under. And remember, that's just me. That's how I like to do it. Maybe you feel comfortable, you know, if you're with your recessive hand on top, dominant hand over. It's all based on how comfortable you are. So the grip, head. I don't want the head shooting up. That just puts a lot of tension on the back of the neck, and you can wind up tweaking something back there, which we don't want. We don't want the head too far down. Like I said, neutral. Neutral means flat, for the most part. Yeah, so flat back, head flat. Maybe pick a spot on the floor, if that keeps your head in position better. And we're just gonna drive the hips down, lock them, and drive straight up to the ceiling. Hips and shoulders. Down slow. Back flat, remember. Up. Up. Just like that. Also, when you're doing the lift, just remember, really keep your head straight. I see people in the gym where they're pulling and they're looking in the mirror, you know, to the side of them like this. That's just asking for something, a problem to happen, you know. What I want to do with this lift, I mean, this is you know, one of the top 3 major compound lifts. You want to really keep our core tight. Just work on right when we grab the bar. We want to make sure we just stay tight everywhere. The more you stay tight, squeeze your core, the less chance of injury. What else? Oh yeah, well, if you didn't know, yeah, muscle groups that this works is obviously the legs, really glute, hamstring dominant. Of course, you get some quad work. I mean, this is a full body exercise, but I'm just naming the body parts that you really feel it with. Glutes, hamstrings, quad, the low back, traps. You should feel a lot in your traps. That's pretty much it. I mean, forearms obviously, but I mean, this is an exercise too. If you really want, you know, big traps, this is the one to do it. It's going to help with back thickness overall, because I mean, you can pull a lot of weight with this. You know, exercises where you can do a lot of weight tend to you know, grow a bigger muscle. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This is my first YouTube video, so I apologize if it sucked. And of course, I don't have a cameraman. I just have my phone sitting with an oats box holding it up here. So yeah, so this was conventional deadlift. I think depends on how well this video does. Maybe I'll make some more. Again, this is Brandon Delgado with 3D Elite Fitness, and I'll catch you in the next one.